Hi, this is Zero, and this is What If Naruto had the Black Light Virus, the beginning. We start off our story at Hidden Stone, where is someone who is considered a genius is working on something with his own pupil. This person has white hair and is pretty old for his age. He retired for being a ninja and now he creates poisons through mixing different things, creating poison that can kill his target within a single drop of its substance. And he's working on several of them. And he has a protege or a disciple. His disciple is pretty well known. His disciple is mastered of body flicker and sinbans. He can throw three sinbans in a second, three sinbans at a pretty high speed. So he's known for that. One day, the scientist was going to his to collect some herbs, and unfortunately, he encountered his doom, the yellow flash of the leaf, who killed the scientist, or the ninja, whatever you wanna call it. Let's just call him a great doctor, perhaps. When his disciple hears of this, his disciple is angry, very, very angry. He goes to uh, his master's lab and picks up every single chemical or poison he has and mix them together. His master created a unique method that can allow any poison to be concentrated. In short form, if you put 500 ml of poison, it will become 10 ml at the end, but the poison will be highly concentrated. In short form, increasing the effect. His disciple, who we will be calling, hmm, what should the name the disciple? Hayashi. Let's just call him Hayashi for now. Yes, Hayashi. He will use the method until only 5 drops worth of poison is left, whatever he has created. He will put his 5 sinbans into the mixture and strap it on his right leg, 3 on his right leg, 2 on his left, and go to hunt down the yellow flash of the leaf, who has already killed over 500 shinobi from the stone. And so the Hayashi would use body flicker and he will found him, but he will suppress his presence and then he will throw three Simbans at the yellow flash. Yellow flash will dodge easily but annoying to the yellow flash. That's what that's what Hayashi wanted him to do because he threw other two in a different direction where there was a pretty high chance of his coming. In short form, he calculated his movement pretty well, but as soon as the yellow flash came there, he saw the kunai, he saw the Sinbans, but he was able to dodge, but barely. One of them sticked him uh, on his left side of his stomach, in his nerve, and the drop of the substance got mixed in with it. As soon as he took out, he saw who it was, and he saw it was Hayashi, the poison user. Hayashi has been known for using poison with his Senbans, and then instantaneously Yellow Flash will be the only thing that Hayashi would see before he dies. All the poison uh, Sinbans were destroyed in short form. Now the only one drop of the poison, or whatever the substance, we'll call it the black light, is within Minato Namikaze. He knowing that he's a poison user, he will go directly to a medical team and tell them that I was hit by a poison user and I want you to check me for the poison. They would, for 3 hours actually, non-stop, try their best to find it, but it wasn't there. They couldn't find it. And then Minato would sigh. Oof, thank God. Minato would say under his breath, no one would hear it. But he didn't want it to die just yet. So after the war, Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki will mate and Kushina would be pregnant. Unknowing to both of them, the drop of virus, let's just say, whatever that was, the black light, got connected to his semen somehow. Don't ask the question, just it happened, okay? And so now Naruto Uzumaki has the black light, but black light has black light purports to be perfect. Let's just say it chooses all the best genes for Naruto Uzumaki. Most of the genes that the black light chose were Uzumaki, and very few, the Senju genes that were in her mother, because Uzumakis are cousins of Senjus. It means they have the Senju gene, but that's dormant. Thanks to the black light, it awakened it. It awoken every single gene, perfect gene there was. In short form, Naruto will have perfect genes in his own. Everything is going pretty well. Minato doesn't suspect anything. He even forgot about that incident ever happened. But unknowing to Minato or Kushina, that incident changed the life of Naruto Uzumaki. That he will live. Blacklight virus makes people stronger, more durable, more intelligent, and thanks to the chakra itself. Now we skip to directly the Nine Tails attack in short form. Naruto Uzumaki's birth. Naruto is born. He has beautiful, soft, blonde hair, and he's just sleeping. And he has three whiskers on his face. But everything is normal. No one suspects anything at all. While everything is going according to the canon itself, everything goes the same. After that, the Nine Tails is sealed. As soon as the Nine Tail is sealed, Nine Tail feels something. This kid's chakra, it's different. What is this chakra? I've never felt something so different before. The Nine Tail will speak of it, but he wants too much focus on it. You see, because Naruto has chakra of a full Uzumaki and of a Senju, and he has a capability of a half Senju body, thanks to the Senju genes that were dormant inside of every Uzumaki. And Senju and Uzumaki genes are kind of meant to go together. They go together pretty well, let's just say. So he's much more chakra. He's born with much more chakra. And he will start crying, and then everything will go the same. Until Naruto is 5. He sees a black cat uh, in a back alley. Naruto is 5, he just follows it. Naruto is not bothered by the people that stare at him and call him a demon that much, well, because he's more intelligent in this one, more durable, more strong. No one has ever tried to hit him because physical assault hasn't started yet. Yet. And when that happens, few people sees this and they get a grin on their faces and they say to themselves, let's go make the demon brat pay for what he did. Oh. While that's all going on, Naruto tries to catch the cat, but the cat jumps up and leaves. Naruto says, oh, looks like it left. Well, whatever. As soon as Naruto moves back to get out of the alley, he sees three people. No, he only sees one person standing in front of him and saying, demon, you are gonna pay for what you did. He says, what do you mean? What I did? I don't even know you, I don't remember you. What did I do? I said, you damn demon. And he will try to punch uh, Naruto, and he will punch Naruto so hard Naruto would flew back. But then uh, let's just say it was a Chunin. The Chunin will instantly grab his fist and say, damn, that hurt. You look at his fist and his fist was bleeding. And Naruto just stood up like nothing happened to him. And then the Chunin will get angry and throw kunai at him. Then Naruto will get hit with, and he will grab his stomach in pain because that hit him in his stomach. As soon as that happened, the Chunin run up to him and try to kick him. But as soon as Naruto got down, the kunai rip it. The Naruto ripped the kunai out, and his wound instantaneously healed. And he was angry. He looks at him, and suddenly this black tentacles type of thing came from his back and ate the man. He devoured the man. There was nothing left except for a few drops of blood. No one was paying attention to the alley, so no one noticed it. But at that time, two things happened. One, Naruto Uzumaki had his first kill, and second, he gained the experience and few memories of the Chunin. He gained the knowledge about chakra, chakra control, taijutsu, and all the knowledge that someone will have to go to library or to academy to learn. He instantly learned it and gained the experience. And he gained little more knowledge about himself, more about what he can do and what he is capable of. He can see that his regeneration is insanely good. He healed almost instantaneously, and the kunai didn't even penetrate it too far into his skin because currently Naruto's skin wasn't that durable, but now it is because he ate someone. Then he will try doing the same to the kunai that he had, and he will be successful. And he will feel different, like he feels a little bit heavy, but also a lot stronger. Then he will mm, see some sharp glass on the ground and pick it up and try to stab himself on his hand with it, but the glass will break. He will come to the conclusion that if I eat someone, I can grow stronger, my body becomes more stronger, I gain their knowledge. And so that's how Naruto Uzumaki became more mature. Let's just say this Chunin was a mm, 18-year-old person. So he's a maturity level of an 18-year person. His memories, his knowledge, and he has a doubt in his mind. This thing called Keke Genkai, can I gain it after eating someone? Or just something else? Then Izuku would spot a blood stain on the ground, a blood drop. Uh, Not Izuku, Naruto. Naruto will go touch the blood and think, huh, I wish it disappeared. And it did disappear. And he will think, can I also absorb blood to gain some few things? Then he will go and he will go to a training ground trying to do the taijutsu style he learned from that chunin. It was a chunin level taijutsu, so yeah. And after that, he started trying to do taijutsu, and he was pretty good with it, to his own surprise. So the next day, and the next day he will be kicked out of the orphanage because he was 5, and so he will just sigh and walk. Everyone is staring at him. A few of them try to throw things at him, but he will just dodge them, and then he starts running towards the Hokage Tower at a pretty high speed because he has a superhuman strength, speed, and durability. And he will go there, go to the office, and say, "Old man, I was kicked out of the orphanage. Give me an apartment." Horizon would like, "Naruto, are you sure you can live?" Naruto would say, "Yes, I can live alone, old man." Horizon would like, "Fine." So he will give Naruto his own apartment. And now Naruto would start doing hard physical training. Wants to see if he can also grow stronger by training, and he can. Uh, for an entire year, Naruto has been doing physical training and chakra control. He realized he has a pretty terrible chakra control for some insane reason. I wonder what the hell happened. That my chakra control is so low. He would keep on doing the tuning level chakra control training always as much he can whenever he's tired. He start doing physical training. Physical training is much more easier for him because he can regenerate faster. So he just have to do as much pull-ups, push-ups as he can. Then he uh, stays there. Then he uh, does them again until he runs out of stamina. After that, he does the same thing next day. So yeah, he has quite a lot of muscle on him from someone of his age. Let's just say. And so we skip to winter time where snowing is happening, and he spots a white-eyed girl being bullied by 3 people. Naruto would walk up to them and say, "Stop bullying her, or I will have to stop you myself." They'll say, "What are you gonna do?" Izuku would say, "I will fight you, of course." Oh crap, I said Izuku again, damn it. I mean, Naruto would say, "I will fight you, of course." The bullies would laugh at him and say, and one of them would run at him. Naruto would sidestep, kick him in the leg, breaking it, and the person would grab his leg and start crying in pain, yelling because he broke that guy's leg in a single kick because he has superhuman strength. And Naruto would look at the others. Do you want to try, or are you gonna pick him and run? They will pick him and run and say, "We're gonna tell our parents about this." Naruto would say, "Yeah, right, you can." Then Naruto would look at Hinata and put her hand for her to pick. Hinata would be like, uh, thank you." Naruto would simply state, "You're shy, aren't you? Stop being so shy or people will walk all over you. They will treat you like dirt." And then Naruto just walked away because he could sense someone coming, because he has gained some sensory capabilities, big thanks to him going to the library and reading about it. And those kids will go to their parents' home and tell them about how the demon broke my leg, and so his father says, "I'm gonna teach that demon a lesson." While all that is going on, Naruto has sometimes he goes to the forest to absorb trees. He can absorb trees. It isn't too much good for him, but it is something. He has also absorbed a bear and also a wolf. That wildlife, absorbing this wildlife allowed him to gain their uh, features, let's just say. He has super hearing now, much higher scent, and he can create claws. He's learned how to manipulate his body to create claws similar to a bear had, but his claws are similar to what Wolverine has. And now he's working on making a sword, the same sword that is displayed up there above the armor. So you could say he can't make it yet. Probably he doesn't have enough iron or so, or biomass. He will go outside to sport certain broken weapons. He will sport in a garbage bag. He will absorb them, and then he will able to create the sword. It's a short sword, very short sword, but it's sharper than any metal because Naruto would pick up the sword and slash it down towards the uh, trash can, the metal trash can he found the metal in. He would easily be able to cut through them, and then Naruto would say, "Huh, perfect." Then he will put it back, the blade inside of his own body, and he will keep on doing this 3 or 4 times to get a hang of it. Then Naruto would say, "Huh, got a hang of it. Maybe I should go and learn about how to use swords." So that day he will go to the library. Librarian does not care about Naruto at all because he wasn't affected by the Nine Tails magical or attack or rampage, whatever you want to call it. And so Naruto would go to the library and pick a few books about swordsmanship, how swords are, and he will also pick few taijutsus and about more about chakra to learn more about this thing called chakra. He will read them until it's 9, then he will run back home and sleep. The next day, Naruto is going and goes towards the park, and Naruto is sitting on the swing, just thinking about stuff, what he can create, what he can't, and then suddenly he will feel someone, a few people come, and he will look up to them, and he will see there's the bully and their parents are with them, and they'll say, "You dare hit my child, you damn demon! I'm gonna kill you!" And then the father of the child that Naruto broke the leg of ran towards Naruto by picking up a kunai, while taking out a kunai, run towards Naruto to kill him. Naruto would just jump towards the man according to the shock of that man or many. Naruto would put his hand out and a sword would appear and Naruto would slash towards the uh, person who was running towards the tent to kill by carrying a huge uh, medium-sized kunai. It's a little bit bigger than normal kunai, but and his blade will cut through it like butter. It will cut through the person completely, almost cutting him in half. Everyone would be shocked. They would say, "Demon killed someone, demon killed someone." And then Naruto would focus his attention on his blade and think, absorb. And the blood of the person will be absorbed and he will gain that person's experience as well. But not as much what he gains when he eats someone completely, but a little, very little amount of experience. That person was a genjutsu expert apparently. That's why he was easily able to be killed by Naruto. And he wasn't able to sway him. And this thing would spread like wildfire that the demon has killed someone, the demon has killed someone in front of everybody. Izuku won't even care for the rumors. The child, the bully that Naruto broke like with, he's crying on his father's dead body. He's saying that, "You demon, you killed my father." Naruto would calmly suggest, "Your father came towards me to intend to kill, and I can't even defend myself." What a joke. You killed your father after all. You told your father that you wanted to make me pay. You told your father to kill me. So you killed your father. I did not. The boy would pick up the kunai of his father from his different pouch and ran towards Naruto with as much fast as he can. Naruto would simply raise his sword up and starts to bring it down. And at the same time, his sword would hit something that it can't cut through immediately, but it will make a, pretty much a little crack on it. And it was adamantium pole of the or of the third Hokage. Third Hokage will be shocked like no scratch that never happened. And scratch that completely scratch that never happened. Naruto was in an alley, so no one knew that he killed someone, except for the child that bring his father to kill the demon. While he cries, it run towards Naruto. Naruto just kills him without any hesitation or so, and then he leaves because he senses someone coming. It was the boy's mother and the guy's wife. She screams as soon as he get there because both of them were dead. Everyone thinks who killed them. She's as soon as Naruto was passing by, she said, "You did that, didn't you? They came to kill you, you demon! You killed my husband and my son. I will kill you." She will pick up something and run towards Naruto to kill him. Naruto would as soon as the lady will swing the thing down towards Naruto, Naruto would just grab it and grab the lady by her neck and starts to uh, press it down so hard that she got unconscious, and then Naruto let her go. And he will say, "If you ever try to attack me, I will kill you." He will say pretty coldly and then he will leave. He's been training pretty hard. He has learned a lot that he can gain the Kage Genkai or the bloodline limit of that certain person if he takes their blood. But he hasn't tried it ever tried it at all. So after that, uh, we do a time skip where it's Academy and it's the first fight between Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto sits alone, he doesn't talk to many people. He talks to Shikamaru and Choji. He's pretty calm person and pretty mature for his age, and he's smart. I mean, insanely smart. He gets full marks on his written test all the time. But everyone thinks he only has brains because they never seen him actually do fights or any other thing. Because the situation that happened, it happened 2 years ago, and it was shoved under the rug by the Hokage. Hokage would think all the hatred has gotten to him, I think. I guess uh, I myself am to blame for this. Well, let's just hope he didn't turn to the dark side. And so then Urga calls everyone, says the fight starts. All the fangirls are saying, "Go Sasuke, go." And boys are not cheering for anyone. Boys are just looking at them and thinking who will win. As soon as Urukosat starts, Sasuke runs towards Naruto to show his superiority. Naruto simply right kicks him in the jaw, knocks him out in a single kick. Everyone is shocked, like, wow, Naruto is strong. I mean, strong, strong. And then there comes the shuriken test. Naruto throws shuriken perfectly, and he throws them so hard they almost more than half of the shurikens are embedded into the wood. He throws them with so much strength and speed. Sasuke is kind of jealous of Naruto, but he doesn't care too much. And then the Uchiha massacre happens. That changes Sasuke. Now Sasuke sees him as a wall that he must climb to beat Itachi. So every time they fight, Sasuke decides to go as farther as he can. Uh, One of the fighting matches, Sasuke starts using fireball and all the other stuff. And then he uses kunai to run towards Naruto. Naruto just grabs the kunai and usually makes his hand nails are more sharper, biting a little bit metal on it, and flashes on Sasuke's arm, cutting it. So Sasuke's blood was on his fingers, and then, in front of everyone, the blood disappeared. It got absorbed into his nails that were like metal now, like steel itself. Then his hands go back to normal. And Sasuke would like, what the hell was that? Naruto would instantly vanish and appear behind Sasuke with so much speed and grab Sasuke by the back of his shirt and throw him out of the ring onto a tree behind them. Sasuke would hit the tree and got unconscious. Several of the girls does not like how Naruto beats down Sasuke, so they yells at Naruto. Naruto just ignores them. He doesn't care for them. But what he wanted, he got it today. He thinks maybe I should go home and try it. After that day, Naruto goes home and he had to concentrate on the blood that he took in of Sasuke. Sasuke's Uchiha blood has been already completely added into his own gene, making him a Senju Uzumaki and Uchiha. And so, Naruto thinks I read about the Sharingan. Let's see if I can awaken it. He will start concentrating on that particular gene, and suddenly he will open his eyes, and there it is, the one Tomoe Sharingan. Naruto smiles to himself, thinks, I did it. I did the impossible. I can be the strongest, the most powerful. In this one, Naruto craves power a little, not as much as Sasuke does, but he prefers to be much more stronger than his enemies, let's just say that. He's gained the Sharingan. Now, for an entire year, Naruto has been using his Sharingan, and he's evolved his Sharingan to the three Tomoe and mastered it. He has mastered so many jutsus. He have seen Kakashi and Guy train or do their usual rivalry matches with his Sharingan while suppressing his presence, and he was much more farther because thanks to his superior genes, blacklight genes, he can see much more further than normal person naturally, and with enhance that with the Sharingan, he can see much more further. So he copies Guy's fighting style, the strong fist, and he also copies Kakashi's fighting style and some of his jutsus like Fireball, Great Fireball, Earth style Mud Wall, and other stuff. Then after that day, Naruto started practicing jutsus, and he sees that first he only had wind and water and lightning. Now he has fire as well, and his lightning affinity gotten more better. Is it because Sasuke has lightning affinity or something? Naruto would think, huh? I already have water and earth and wind. Now I have lightning and fire. Lightning and fire he gained from Sasuke. Water, earth, wind he naturally possessed, and fire and lightning he gained from Sasuke. In short form, he has all five chakra natures now. Naruto just smiles to himself. He sees that he has gotten more stronger. Now I have all five chakra natures. So he practiced jutsus the Kakashi used. He tried to practice them as much he can. In their next fight, Sasuke and Naruto's fight, Sasuke uses a fireball. Naruto views some hand signs as mud wall. Everyone and Urukai shocked like, how did he learn mud wall? And why is there a demon face in front of the mud wall? Yes, Naruto has made a mud wall that has demon face too. Because everyone calls him a demon, he said, it won't be a bad thing to be one. And his wall will completely stop the fireball. And Naruto also knows the Shadow Clone, and he has also mastered the Shadow Clone. He doesn't know the multi-Shadow Clone, he only knows the Shadow Clone, and he has mastered it. So he uses his Shadow Clone to practice his chakra control while he trains physically and other stuff. So his chakra control is pretty high now. It's not as crappy as what it used to be. He's more chakra and more chakra control. He still doesn't have the natural talent, let's just say, that much of a talent for chakra control because he only had the exercises of a chunin to control his chakra. So his chakra control is much higher than of a chunin because he does that every single day and he tries to improve it even further. While all that is going on, Hokage sometimes looks at Naruto training. Hokage is kind of shocked like how strong and agile and beautiful Naruto is because Naruto is beautiful. Every girl sees Naruto is beautiful. He gets more and more beautiful as he grows old because perfect genes. So yeah, he's more intelligent, beautiful, more powerful, more durable than any other. He's the first, Sasuke is the second. So Sasuke wants to be stronger than Naruto. Naruto is quite strong in this one. When I say quite, I meant it quite strong, strong. And so that's then the graduation exam occurs. Naruto uses the Shadow Clone Jutsu and then Transformation Jutsu to show his superiority over others. And Iruka says, "Good Naruto, you passed. Here's your headband." Naruto takes it and leaves. He doesn't put the headband on his head at all. He doesn't like to put things on his head. And then everyone pass. Hinata is more stronger and much less shy than the original because Naruto told her to not to be shy. So yeah, and in this one Naruto will be force of nature itself because the black light virus makes him overpowered. His regeneration alone is overpowered. Add that with his perfect genes, add that with his Senju genes. He also has wood style. He has Senju genes, Uzumaki genes. He already unlocked his chakra chains, mastered them, and so Naruto will think to himself while he's sitting on the swing after passing the graduation. People are saying, "Damn, that demon passed the education test. He's getting stronger. We need to do something." Few the civilian will took it too far tonight. After that, Naruto goes home and sleeps. He senses someone come in. Few of the civilians tried to hire a few more ninjas that hated Naruto to go and kill him, but they didn't knew that it will be their demise that will be happening. As soon as one of them tries to attack Naruto, Naruto wakes up, takes his sword out, cuts that guy's head off instantaneously, run towards the other before they can even speak and kills each and every one of them because he is kind of he also was using his Sharingan to make it much more faster and all of them saw the Sharingan. They think did the demon took the Sharingan from the Uchiha's graves or something, but all of them are dead. But Naruto won't even leave a single trace of their bodies behind. He just absorbs their body into him, in short form, adding so much biomass of 5 people within him. One of them was actually part of the Nara clan, so he just gained the capability to use the Shadow Possession Jutsu. The next day, they report few missing shinobis and few missing uh, what do you call civilians. Naruto cleaned his room absorb all the blood to make sure nothing is left, and now Naruto is more stronger because he just absorbed five more people within himself. This didn't give him too much of a boost, it just gives him a little bit of boost, very little, and he has long hair. He doesn't have short hair, he has long hair. His hair are smooth, silky, blonde, and they come towards his hip. And so this will be the end of the video, the first part of the Naruto had the black light virus. Like and subscribe.